So while other manufacturers are busy coming up with autonomous technology, new batteries, or constantly improving the 0 to 60 acceleration time, Nissan has introduced a new ringtone that its future electric vehicles will use. Yes, we're well aware this was probably only a side project Nissan gave one of its interns while the rest of the company works on the more important stuff like the ProPILOT semi-autonomous system and the future EVs that would hopefully be a little more competitive than the 2018 Nissan LEAF. Despite its underwhelming specs compared to the current market trends, the new electric hatchback has reportedly already garnered over 9,000 firm orders during the first 2 months from its launch. That's far from Tesla Model 3's several hundreds of thousands in a similar time frame, but the difference is these people are actually going to receive their cars before their kids grow old. At the Tokyo Motor Show, while unveiling the IMX electric concept, Nissan made another announcement. The company introduced the public to Kanto, the future sound of Nissan's electrified vehicles. Note they used the word electrified, meaning we should expect some plug-in hybrids to come along the pure EVs that the new LEAF is supposed to spring. The silent nature of electric cars has long been brought into discussion, claiming it could be dangerous for pedestrians in the crowded urban areas. Used to hearing the vehicles, some people might not turn to look if there's any vehicle coming and cross the road relying strictly on their hearing. That's why the Opel Ampera Chevrolet Volt, to give one example, had to separate horns, one used for the vehicles, and a softer one, imitating the sound made by the first vehicles a century ago that would be used to warn the oblivious pedestrians about the vehicle's approach. Nowadays, some countries require EVs to emit a constant sound at lower speeds, which is where they are the most silent. Nissan's Kanto is active at up to 20 or 30 km per hour, depending on the legal requirements in every specific market. Nissan says the sound level will be clearly audible, without being overly disturbing to pedestrians, residents, and passengers, but after listening to it, we suspect a lot of people nearby are going to reach for their phones only to be greeted by a black screen, which might prove pretty disturbing.
It's easy to forget that Nissan makes a good, old-fashioned rear-wheel drive sports car, with its ever-increasing lineup of SUVs, electric vehicles and minuscule micros. However, if you head to your local dealer and peer into a darkened corner somewhere, you might catch a glimpse of the lesser-spotted 370Z. Nissan's naturally aspirated 323 bhp 3.7-liter V6 engine thrill machine that first landed on our roads way back in 2009. Gas-guzzling, emissions-emitting rear-wheel drive sports cars might not be the flavor du jour, but the Japanese marque has seen fit to refresh its shapely performance car and drag it into 2018. A new look gives it black door handles and a black rear bumper fascia, dark tinted headlamps and rear combination lights, all previously only available on the Nismo upgrade but now come as standard. New 19-inch alloy wheels are also thrown in, as well as a stunning new infrared metallic paint option that brilliantly shows off the Z's flared arches and swooping waistline. The car might be approaching a decade old, but it still stands out in a crowd, while the addition of a new, race-ready Exetti clutch means it drives better than it ever has. Couple this lightweight transmission with Nissan's throttle blipping rev-matching technology, and you've got an extremely enjoyable machine, especially on track. Thankfully, little else has changed. The engine delivers the same amount of grunt, the suspension remains firm but forgiving, and the chassis still feels properly sorted. Inside, there's the new Nissan Connect Premium infotainment system, which features a 7-inch touchscreen, sat-nav, DVD player and rear-view camera, but really this is still the cracking driver's car we know and love. Admittedly, the advent of the hyper hatches, which boast devastating performance and everyday practicality for a similar price, means the 370Z has got a bit of a battle with its fresh-faced rivals. But this remains a lot of sports car for the money, and one of the best-looking things in a Nissan dealership. even if they do try and hide it away in a darkened corner.
In the Subaru VIZIV Performance Concept reveal at the Tokyo Motor Show this morning, you could hear the rumble of the high-performance boxer under the hood of the sedan. This is Subaru's preview of the next-generation WRX and WRX STI performance sedans coming in 2019 as a 2020 Mai. After the smoke cleared, Subaru boss Yoshiyuki Yoshinaga introduced a preview of the next WRX STI. As the car was surrounded by other performance machines, the new 2018 Subaru WRX STI S208, BRZ STI, 2018 WRX STI, and Levorg STI. Subaru Corporation definitely brought the rumble to the 45th Tokyo Motor Show. During the introduction, Yoshinaga talked about the Japanese automaker's vision for the future, and there's good news for performance fans. It will include more high-performance machines by Subaru Technica International. The next-gen WRX STI will encompass all of Subaru's core values, starting with safety. The new generation WRX STI will be the safest car yet. Subaru in their press release says, in anticipation of widespread future deployment of automated driving technologies, advanced driver assist functions combining the next generation eyesight system with other devices have been installed in a sedan body. It will get the new Subaru Touring Assist just launched in the 2018 WRX S4 in Japan. In previous versions of Subaru's eyesight, lane tracing control only operated at speeds of 60 km per hour or more, but the new Touring Assist function extends operation to any speed range. It also adds automated steering that follows the preceding vehicle in the same lane, teamed with adaptive cruise control to assist drivers with automated control of acceleration, braking, and steering. Subaru will introduce the new Advanced Driver Assist technologies in 2020, which corresponds with the same time frame of the next generation 2020 WRX STI. The performance sedans will also come with further enhancements to eyesight driver assist technology, radar, and highly accurate GPS and navigation systems, according to Subaru. The Japanese automaker is all about safety and eliminating automobile accidents. Subaru Corporation just completed a new test facility located in Hokkaido, Japan, where they will begin conducting testing of their advanced driver assist technologies. Outside, the VIZIV Performance Concept revealed a front grille flanked by Subaru's new design language with Hawkeye headlights, muscular fenders on all four corners of the body, and 20-inch wheels wrapped in 245/4 R20 high-performance rubber. The WRX STI hood scope conceals a turbo boxer power plant, but Subaru didn't reveal what engine will send power to this symmetrical all-wheel drive system. Look for the 2020 Subaru WRX STI to get a more powerful turbo boxer engine, possibly a FA 22.0-liter DIT. It will be underpinned by the more rigid Subaru Global platform. It will come with an even lower center of gravity, and it will be lighter with the use of carbon fiber parts in the bumpers, fenders, and roof.
Subaru's WRX STI can be had with more power and quicker responses in Japan with the launch of the S208 Special Edition. The model, limited to 450 units, gets a 28 bhp hike to produce 324 bhp from its turbocharged 2.0-liter flat 4. STI equipment is added as standard to enhance the car's agility, including a faster steering rack, adjustable Bilstein damping, and active torque vectoring for the rear wheels. The car sits on STI 19-in wheels and features a carbon rear spoiler and bespoke front splitter. Inside, there are STI Recaro sports seats and bespoke instrument displays designed to emphasize the car's harder edge performance. Just two colors are offered with the S208 Special Edition, World Rally Blue Pearl and Crystal Wild Pearl. A limited run cool grey khaki is also available, but only when the car is specified with an NBR Challenge package. This trim, inspired by the Nürburgring, adds a carbon rear wing and carbon roof. Subaru's top-ranking WRX STI will be sold in Japan only, with no plans for it to be offered in Europe at this stage. The car is on show at the Tokyo Motor Show alongside a BRZ STI Sport and Visiv concept. The latter previews the next WRX,